This was a guy I just made him up because I made a video showing people how to import their Road to the Show characters from PS3 to PS4. So uh, I just made him up, but I've got a game save in here, so I just figured I'd use this as my test. So it's Big Daddy Mad Dog, first baseman. Let's see how horrible I can do with the showcase tonight. Can't hear anything? With the showcase tonight. I can hear it. It's interesting that it's got to run that on-air indicator all the time. Like every time a comment comes through or something. It's kind of slightly annoying. Not a big deal, I guess. There's probably a way to get rid of that, but because I know you can have it where the comments actually show up on screen, but I kind of wish it was like the Xbox One does it, where your Twitch comments show up on stream for you if they don't show up on your actual stream that you're doing. Why am I starting a new guy? I just explained. I made him up to just show people the process of bringing their player from the PS3 to the PS4. I made a video on it. So I had already ported all mine. So I needed to create a guy. I'm basically just testing out the streaming straight from PS4. I want to see how it goes since it was kind of a bust yesterday. But I was explaining that's why I'm not doing Dog Bones right now in case it was just a failure again. It updates for comments and viewers. It's slightly useless, yeah. Well, I mean, it would be fine just to let the streamer know, but I mean, it wouldn't have to show up on the actual live stream.
And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. And let's also get a look at our two starters in this one, as you see a couple of right-handers getting the baseball.
Just like
Big
that,
Daddy
it's in the bases loaded, huh?
Digs in now with a chance to do a little damage. And
no,
give
I'm
his
probably
club
not going to
the
do
lead
Dog
in the
Bones
early
tonight.
going.
I'm frankly dead tired. I've had kind of a long day. But I wanted to test this out, so. But if this goes well, we'll probably do a Dog Bone stream tomorrow then.
Now the first pitch.
I'll swing at that.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Yeah, I think I might have to try to figure out how to get that counter off. Although I didn't really see it in settings, so
and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third.
I gotta run
And he
home
will
anyway.
score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Rob Waldron will start things off in the bottom of the second. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down.
I do like
third.
the ease
One
of the
away.
whole thing of just hitting your share button and broadcasting, basically. Not having to set anything up externally. It's kind of nice. Although, I mean, things are very easy already through the Elgato, but yeah. They say his name? Yeah, that's because I picked names that would be in there. I usually PS4 is the exception to that, but I usually work backwards. I will go through the list of names that are said by the broadcast, and I usually pick my names with elements of that so that they will say them. As far as like Skeeter Rabbit goes, I did it that way. Joe Broadway had always been that way. Starting out in 2K. Luckily, he's in the show too. Champ Kine's one of them that isn't. They say Champ Klein is the closest I could get to it.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time.
He's definitely getting chances with runners on.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Montano is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Nothing doing there.
Fernando Encarnacion will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score. Big Daddy Mad Dog will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Yes, I did get to the Twins-Red Sox game today. As a matter of fact, I was tweeting about it just a little while ago. I splurged a little bit today, and I was watching StubHub for tickets, and prices came way down on Champions Club tickets, and I always said that if we could get them for the right price, that we'd try it out one time. So Junk Gaming Videos and I, we sat in Champions Club today.
It's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
This killer spread before the game, or before and during the game. I mean, we're talking just as nice as any, $25, $30 Sunday brunch you're gonna find anywhere.
No
and then all the beer you could drink.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike
they had like
zone's
unlimited,
feel like it's the size
they had
of
these
a
tables
soup
of just
can,
like any candy you would want, and these little, they were like Chinese food, like like the to-go containers. They had those, like you just fill them up and take them to your seats with you, full of candy. They had grab your own nachos and hot dogs.
And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now. Reggie Leach will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Yeah, the fact that, I mean, it was on my bucket list to get into Champions Club sometime there, and I never really thought it'd be a Red Sox game because I figured people would hold premium prices for that. And of course, it was getaway day. There was a little threat of rain, which it never actually did rain. So some people that I'm sure own those tickets kind of like had that not gonna make it down there today. So I watched these prices drop every 15 minutes or so until the point where I couldn't pull off anymore.
In the bottom of the 6th.
Because there were 4 total that this guy had, and when he dropped it to the price that I ended up getting it, 2 of them went right before I got them. I'm like, yeah, I got to get them now.
Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Castro is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So it's just an extreme bonus that it happened to be a Red Sox game I was able to get Champions Club tickets for. It kind of helped that today was payday via Machinima, so my PayPal payment came through like literally minutes before I bought those tickets. So I'm like, there we go. Not that it had to be that way, but it was a nice bonus.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
I'm not going to guess this time. We're just going to try to hit the dang thing.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through
RBI,
into center
hopefully.
field.
Come on,
Base
send
hit.
him. Get there. Yeah.
Well, that's a huge.
Who is it going
at-bat
for?
him in
See,
this
that's
Topps Amateur
that's the thing I
Showcase.
love most
Gets
about
himself a
Twins Red
nice
Sox
single,
games.
drives in 2
I don't root
RBIs
for
in the
anybody.
process.
I'm
And these
excited at
scouts
everything
here
that
today
happens.
will love
And
the
it
swing
actually
that
was
he put on
perfect
that
today
ball,
because
but they'll also like seeing him rise to the occasion with those
Red
runners
Sox
scoring
rallied off
position
of Glenn
and driving him
Perkins
in.
and scored 2 in
It's
the
always a
9th to
nice
tie
bonus
it.
to find a guy
And
who
then the
does
Twins
that
walked off
consistently. They end up being called run producers.
in the bottom of the 9th.
Kurt Nolan will try
So
again.
I mean, it
0
was
for 3 thus
killer.
far.
It was awesome.
Right-hander starts
Like
to
the whole
loosen
thing
out
was
in the
just like,
bullpen
this is
now.
perfect. Yeah, I don't. When they play each other,
In there,
I just
1
sit back
now.
and I mean,
And
like
this is
those are
what
the
he
games
needs
I
out
enjoy the
there
most.
right
'Cause
now.
I
He
really
has to
don't.
find some confidence in those secondary pitches.
I'm happy
and
the
that's
way
a
it ends
good
up.
change up there.
It's like a no stress game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't get frustrated like I do. If we lose to a, it's a team I could care less about, like the Royals or, you name it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2.
Well, I mean the thing with I guess I'd be lying if I was in a little. I mean the reason I went the last 3 games here, the whole series is because the Red Sox are in town. So, that's the novelty of it. I mean I see the Twins all season long, so that's more of like what I take for granted.
And indeed,
it's more of a special occasion, obviously, when the Red Sox come to town. So, obviously, I would prefer not to see the Red Sox coming here and get swept.
Number 8 now. West prospects are on top here.
Obviously, in a 3-game series, somebody's going to win the series, so it was going to go one way or the other. And I guess I'd rather not see either team sweep, unless it were something where it came down to one of them was going for the pennant, and one of them spoiled it or something, that wouldn't be that great. But otherwise, you know, everything being equal, I'd kind of like to see it more or less how it played out. So.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this
Yeah,
one, but out of everybody,
as a Red Sox fan, the
the
first and third game of the series were, maddening.
He
Obviously,
came through with a couple of
wasting.
hits, but more importantly,
Well, he
that
didn't
big
waste
home run, which
Ortiz's
really led
efforts
his
last
team to this
night, but
victory.
he did the first night.
So that'll just about do it.
It was
for
kind of a
us
cool
this
moment too,
afternoon.
because
Thanks
you know
to
Ortiz
Eric
got
Harris,
that
Steve
one hit
Lyons, and
finally
the
in
rest
his
of our
last at
crew.
bat.
I'm
He
Matt
got
Vasgersian.
pulled
This
for a
has been a
pinch
presentation of
runner,
MLB The Show.
and as he
Find
came
out
off,
more,
he
head
kind
on over to
he did a little
theshowNation.com.
like quick
West
salute to
squad
the
wins this one,
well, it looked like
16
was to the
So long, everybody.
Twins dugout, almost like he knew maybe he wasn't coming back here again. I don't know. It was kind of cool though, you know, obviously having started his career here.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
It was just kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of a cool moment. So only got one hit, but 4 RBI because of the 2 sac flies here. Happy birthday, sports fan. Oh, Junk's at home. He's at home recording his Twins fantasy draft franchise, and by now he's probably gone to bed. Well, see, actually, he's not working tomorrow. That's right, he's not working again till Saturday, I think. So I don't know. Maybe he is up. Who knows? Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with that stuff right now. I just want to. He's a lefty. Let's do that. Well, you know, he's got a family. I have my 2 kids here tonight. We kind of, I mean, you know, he came over about, when did he get here? Between 10 and 10:30. We pulled the trigger on the tickets. We went down. We obviously wanted to get down there a little bit early so we could start eating / drinking once we knew we were going to be in the Champions Club. We got our money's worth, man. I don't think we could have possibly consumed anything more. I mean, it's not like we gorged on the food, but I mean, the food was like so nice. I mean, if you see that picture, I kind of threw together a collage of a bunch of pictures I had from today. And I mean, we're talking. They were serving prime rib. They had this awesome like cheese tortellini dish that was in some kind of it was like a cheesy wine sauce. I mean, this stuff was fancy. I mean, they had a like crazy looking salad bars. They had this other like really nice steak with like a mushroom sauce. They had a station that had like Italian sausages, you know, they had the hot dog buns or the brat buns, and then the guy would open up a steam tray, and here were these awesome Italian sausages, and then you'd open up the other steam tray with all these the onions and peppers all grilled up. They had a station that had like chicken tacos with all the fixing, like fresh guac and all this stuff. They had a table that was just all like yogurt parfaits and just all these little dessert things, and then so they ran that to about the 7th inning, then they shut that down, and then they have like dessert stations, actual dessert stations, you know, soft serve ice cream with all the candy fixations. But I mean, you turn the corner like where you're about to go up the stairs into the seating, and they've got the doors there. You just grab in there and grab your own thing of nachos, spray the nacho cheese sauce all over them. You know, just go with them. They had bottles of water for you to grab. They had the hot dog warmers like you'll see at the like when you go into a convenience store. Like they had the hot dogs set up on that for you to grab. It's insane.
And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon.
Where does target field rate in the ballparks have been to? Quite high, actually. The overall experience is great. I love the park. You know, I mean, it's great to have outdoor baseball here again. So, I mean, like that's, you know, that hit me early, but I really think they did it right. It's really wide open. I spent most of the first 2 days of the series just walking around at different vantage points. I bought really cheap tickets, like the cheapest ticket I could get on StubHub, and just walked around because, you know, we've done Legends Club, which is upstairs, which is, I mean, it's nice, it's exclusive, but it's not all inclusive like we did today. You got to pay for your food and pay for your drinks and all that. So
we'll get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner.
You know, with all that, there's so many nice, it's such a wide open concourse area that there's so many nice spots to just stop off and like watch an inning from. And so that's mainly like what I did, just popping around the ballpark. I was posting pictures on Twitter as I did that on Tuesday night, I think it was.
Lined into left center.
That's what I'm
and
talking
a leap
about.
is short, but it's over his
I don't
glove,
think
and
I've
it
had
could
this
be
good of a
extra
showcase
bases.
with any of my hitters.
Around third and being waved on home.
Score,
now the
baby,
relay
score.
home.
Yeah.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
And a big moment in this Topps Amateur Showcase for him right there. He does a great job of putting a charge into that ball for a double. But what's even more notable is the 2-out RBI he picks up in the process. Some guys are just clutch hitters in moments like that.
Australia.
He just showed that he's one of those guys.
How are you doing?
Kurt Nolan will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. And this is low, but it's run in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base.
Caught there.
Oh, and the throw is over his head.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance. Now a ball hit hard towards center.
Whoops,
that's in there. Base
that.
hit. Around
Gotta go
third and
run
being
here.
waved on home.
I'm reading comments.
And the run will score from
so anyway,
here.
so where
This
it
is now a
ranks.
3-0 game.
You know, I mean, that's so hard because, you know, I mean, we can talk like, you know, it's like, do we want to rank all modern amenities, you know, or just straight, you know, as a baseball fan, does that, you know, does it bring the chills to you sitting there watching the game? Because, see, I mean, like, I'm a sucker for, I mean, when I start talking Fenway Park and like it's the best thing in the world, because to me it is, you know, I'll see a lot of people say, Fenway Park's crap, it's so old, it sucks. I mean, like, I think some people just want the amenities and the comfort and, you know, all the bells and whistles, whereas, you know, the Fenways and the Wrigleys still hold a huge place in my heart. So
Big Daddy Mad Dog
kinda tough.
will stand in. An RBI double.
Is the show worth buying a PS4? Absolutely. I would not even hesitate. The show series made me go out and buy a PS3 way back in, I don't know, was it MLB 08 or 09? One of the two. No other reason other than, well, I told myself when I needed to find more reasons, I said, well, I'm getting one of the cheaper Blu-ray players on the market that way too. Plus I can play games, but the sole reason, and I knew it, was to play the show. And on the PS4, it's amazing looking.
this ball stroked out
He's
to left
just
center
raking
field,
right
and he'll
now.
have extra
Yeah.
bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Infamous is actually really fun too.
Well, he's
Yeah.
putting together a day to remember.
I actually
here
wish I
at
had
the
more
Tops
time to play
Amateur
that. I
Showcase.
have it
That
here.
double was his second
It's
of
an
the
awesome game.
And I can't stress enough about how many scouts love a guy that can rack up those extra base hits. His performance at the plate today will definitely help his chances.
I'm sorry,
in the
guys. I'm
upcoming
trying to
round.
read comments, but like my contacts are starting to glaze over here, and I'm
Kurt Nolan will get an opportunity
doing the
here in
best
a
I can, bouncing
run-scoring
back and
spot
forth
now
between
following the 2-out double.
game comments. Probably should have it on the screen closer to what I'm playing here, but oh well.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch.
Well,
And this is shot foul near the
let's get
plate.
another
The
hit.
count will move
Get me
to
home
1-2
here.
now.
Big Daddy Mad Dog wants to score another run.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well
Carry
out
out
to
here.
deep
Come on,
left
keep
field.
going.
A leap, but he can't
Yeah.
bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3.
About the PS4 on release day and barely touched it till May 6th. Yeah, I could see where that would be the case, but since it came out the week earlier than the Xbox One, I bought all my sports games, you know, that were release titles anyway, on the PS4. So I was kind of the opposite. I got my Xbox One day one and didn't do a whole lot. Still haven't done a whole lot with it. Except I bought Madden and and NBA 2K14 for that system as well, and then I created new players that were on that because I just kind of wanted to. I don't know. It was kind of pointless, but I just wanted to check it out on both systems.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Mad Dog.
First offering on the way. And he throws the fastball by him
Hello,
here,
Sports Center
0-1.
update. Okay, I really needed to know the Thunder one. Thank you. Kind of assumed that.
And I'm not sure, but it
wanted
looks
to
like
look
he
on
may
that.
have been blindfolded for that swing. It's
Couldn't do
0-2
it.
now.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need
Well,
to be
at
able
least
to
I didn't
commit
strike
to what
out.
you're doing, because you're not going to do anything for the swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4. Frank Gomes will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with
I'm
it.
bobbling
And
everything
the
in
recovery
the
won't be in time
Tossing
as
my
he'll
field
beat the
goals
throw to
here.
first.
Not cool.
Todd Camp will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2
6-5
trips.
ball game.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a breaking ball hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, actually fielded something cleanly. Awesome.
Now batting. First baseman, Lewis Imro.
Is my Rockies franchise going to be live streamed? I should check the poll. I think edited was killing it. Although I'm thinking, after doing the poll, I'm kind of feeling like going, oh, you all voted for this, and it doesn't matter what you voted for. I'm going to do this. That'd be kind of cruel, wouldn't it?
Lewis Imro will dig in. He
I should
walked
pull
and
up the
later
poll,
scored last
see what
time.
it says. Although I'm probably going to get an error here while I do this. Better be careful.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh,
Ah,
he
he
gets a
missed
glove
it
on it
anyway.
here to knock it down.
Wasting my
But
time
he
out
knows
there
he's
with
got
the
no
other
chance at
players.
first, so we'll see how they
Rockies.
score that. Most likely an infield single.
The current results. Hole. Yeah, edited series is smoking live stream, 73% to 27. 466 votes for edited, 176 for live stream. Some people said both, but that gets messy. You try to do both, and you end up losing
Big Daddy
people.
Mad Dog will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
That way. Yeah, I mean it'll get posted on YouTube. I think the problem that some people have is they're like, you know, even when it gets posted as a video, they're like, I don't have 2 hours to sit down and figure out what happened with it, and I can understand that.
And now a ball
there's always going to be
center field.
A crowd for both. I mean, there's always going to be a crowd that likes live streams, and there's always going to be a crowd that likes edited videos. And there's always going to be people that fall somewhere in the middle of that, like a little bit.
And we are all even at 6 apiece.
So, I mean, there's always going to be that dilemma. Although it's funny, who was it that said to me, or in the comments saying, it's funny because people will say, man, you have too many series, and yet when you ask them what they want me to do, they want me to do another series. I mean, people have already asked me too if I'll take Dog Bones off of the live stream and do edited, and I said, and I've been pretty firm about it, just saying no, because that's a lot to pick apart. I wanted something that would just be fun and just kind of play through and be more loosey-goosey, you know, live stream format. So I'd pick something. At that point, I'm like, well, I'll make it a treat for people. I'll bring Dog Bones back. What kind of throw is that?
It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
This infield is brutal. I mean, how many balls have they either booted or botched a throw on?
Big Daddy Mad Dog will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Big Daddy Mad Dog.
All right, let's finish up strong here. Let's maybe tie this game. Come on now.
First pitch coming. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
That's brutal. I found the pitch. I missed it. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Had
really
him
the first
lunging
time,
for that
too.
one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1.
Even his out's a good at bat, though. Is he modeled after Chris Davis? As a matter of fact, he is. Yep.
Big Daddy Mad Dog
He's getting
will
one
look
more
for his
bat.
3rd hit of the ball game now.
Big Daddy Mad Dog.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Called strike 0-2.
Ouch. Trying to be somewhat patient. It's not getting me anywhere.
And this is fouled straight back.
I'm going to try to do what Xander Bogaerts did today. Have like a 17 pitch at bat. That was insane.
way
The funniest part
outside.
is
1-2.
he works Phil Hughes for, I mean, I don't know how many pitches it ended up being, and then the next time he comes up, one pitch at bat. It was pretty funny.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
The Cubs are edited, so why can't the Rockies be live? Well, that was my logic. I really don't know why I opened it up to a poll. I guess I was just curious what people would say.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well
Gap.
out toward right
Yeah,
center
baby.
field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
This guy's
And he
an
is
extra
into
base
second base with a
machine.
double. His third hit this afternoon.
A machine, I
Well,
tell
these
you.
scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball.
He worked
with
the
authority.
count there. He
That's
worked that at
exactly what he
bat,
did
hung
that
on there.
swing. I mean, when you
That's
can
worth
trot
some
into
big
second base
points.
with a stand-up double, you're pretty sure you
This
put a
guy's
good
going
charge
first
into the
round.
ball and
Wait,
got
is
it
this
out
second
there into
game
the
or
deeper
third?
parts of the outfield.
Is this only
that
second?
has to feel good for him.
Kurt Nolan will stride in.
I'm doing better
First,
with
we
Mad
take it
Dog
back
than
to
any of
the
these
third
guys have
as
ever
you
put
take
through
another
that.
look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on.
I wanted to say combine, the showcase. Yeah.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this ball will be chopped foul.
So if this guy goes yard, we get a tie game again.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Get
Gets
out of
under
here.
this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field.
Oh, I better go back.
Tara
I
is
just blew
back
the ball
and
game.
he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Oh,
Throw
well.
back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run.
Using quick
No
count,
errors,
how long does one
and no one
90
left
inning
untouched.
take? Now,
So
I
now we'll
haven't
see if these
found
guys
that
can
it
get even in the
shortens
bottom of inning
games.
number 10.
You know,
Each
they said you can get it done in a
10
half an
to
hour.
8.
I haven't seen that so much. Although I do stop and like set up replays every once in a while when I need them, or you know, things like that. So I mean, I slow my pace down a little bit. I tend to have things during the game where I have to sit and pause, you know, while I'm pitching, just kind of, you know, take a break here or there. You know, whether it's my kids that need
So
something,
a good
or, you know,
offensive
I
showing for
I
these
tend to
guys,
be
but
that
if
way.
we
So,
had to pick one player that stood out, that's our
but you
man
can get them
right
in
there.
under
He's
an
our
hour.
top
I'd say
player of the game.
45
Yeah,
minutes,
he was
probably
a thorn in their
45,
side all
45,
game
50
long.
minutes.
You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball
As
game.
I would say, we'll
A
probably
couple
miss
of those
average.
were key hits that helped lead his guy to victory.
And I guess it'd be, you know, it kind of depends on, like, I do broadcast instead of the whatever the quick game presentation too. I mean, if you're not recording for YouTube and you don't care about the broadcast presentations, and you cut times
So
down there,
that'll
too. I
just
think that's
about do
probably where
it
they
for
get
Eric
their 30
Harris,
minutes.
Steve Lyons, and our entire crew. I'm
But,
Matt Vasgersian. This has been
I,
a
of course,
presentation of MLB The Show. For
want
more,
the
don't
results
forget
of
to
each
check out
play, you know, with good broadcast
ShowNation.com.
elements to them. So.
Eastern Prospects win this one 10-8. So long, everybody.
My player people of yours are Matt Meyer and Joe Broadway. Cool. Yeah, those seem to be the 2 most popular, if you go by people's views anyway.
17 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on.
What job do I have? YouTube.
For the home team, 8 runs on 13 hits.
I'm a full-time YouTuber at the moment. Have been for, let's see,
3 hours and 40 minutes.
year and a half now, full-time.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please.
Channel's getting close to, we're closing in on 90,000 subs right now. Can I turn the game volume down? I cannot, because it's through, I'm streaming right through my PS4, and I don't know how to do it. That's a great job. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Tell you, I don't dread Mondays, that's for sure. I get to be creative each day, do what I want to do. I've worked hard on the channel to the point where I can, have days like today where I can set some videos up. If I know what I'm got going on, and I can go take a ball game in the middle of the day. So it definitely affords me some major flexibility, because you can. I mean, assuming you can keep yourself awake and stuff. I mean, you can record videos at 2 in the morning. You can do your stuff whenever you want to, and then have yourself available for other things. So, but I have had to work pretty hard to get the channel to the point where it can. The problem is that it's entirely based on. YouTube revenue can be very up stock market. It's not necessarily always. Oh, you got a ton of people to watch this video. It doesn't always translate to the same. I mean, you can't look at a video that's watched in January and that same video or that same amount of views in another month on a different video. They can monetize completely different, and trying to just make sense of what works and what doesn't is it's kind of a crapshoot sometimes. But I like to think that I've kind of gotten more and more to the point where
weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world.
When a new game comes out like this, hit it hard, play it hard. I'd always kind of like do that for a few days and then go back to stuff people really want to watch that was older again.
This afternoon we wrap things up with the third and final game in this round-robin competition between the international prospects and the prospects representing.
I deserve way more subs with the amount of content I put out. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I mean, in the end, the subscriber count's nice, but it's a number. I mean,
and with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's
like my
starting
videos
lineups.
Well viewed, well respected. People not only check them out and click on them, but stay around to watch the majority.
See how they stack up right there.
Should have pre-ordered through GameStop and got the 30,000 stubs. Well, I was under the impression that this was going to be a game that you could pre-download if you did the day one digital, and they were very shady about that, in my opinion. Not being really clear that was going to start with Watch Dogs, that was going to be the first title. So the day before it released, I decided, okay, I'll do this in case there's pre-downloading. It turned out not only did not have the pre-downloading, but then they had the fiasco that it wasn't available until late on release day. So I went out and bought a physical copy at midnight, and then I fought like hell to get my refund, because they do not like to give refunds. Found that out.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will take his cuts now.
First baseman, Big Daddy Mad Dog.
All right, let's finish up with another good game here.
First offering on the way. And he takes ball one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's one, and no, actually he drops
hit his
the
arm
ball.
or something? That was odd. Yeah, didn't give me a hit for it.
Kurt Nolan will get his first shot at it here. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now they've got him caught in a rundown.
I found that you're better off
in time. He's out at
continuing
second
to
as
go
a good
if
relay
they're going
gets
to pick
him.
you off, because
Looks
I think
like
you
he
get
just
like
got
-8
caught sleeping over there
when
at
you
first.
dive back to first and get
His
picked
lead
off.
wasn't particularly big or anything, so I just think he lost focus, and the pitcher makes him pay for it. Everybody can have a brain cramp out there from time to time, but doing it in this type of setting, a showcase game, probably isn't the best timing.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
Big Daddy Mad Dog.
First pitch coming. Line hard to
Yeah,
center
that's what I'm
field.
talking about.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know, just about
Tracker,
everyone,
hey, man.
coaches, scouts, GMs, everybody loves it when a guy uses the middle of the field. It just shows that he has a controlled swing. And his
Tracker,
timing
Jim and
is
I had a
spot on.
glorious day
Plus, a lot of times,
at Target
young
Field.
players tend to get a little too pull happy. So it's
I don't know. I
reassuring to see
think
a guy like
we
this
may
who knows how to
have
drive the ball up
finally
the middle.
spoiled ourselves to the point of no return. It's going to be hard to go back to the ballpark with the common folk after today. Got to see how the other half lives today. Champions Club tickets right behind home plate. All you can eat, all you can drink.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will dig in. He singled his
Oh, it was
last time
fantastic.
around.
What a day.
Mad Dog.
Ah, couldn't wait on that. Change up, I'm assuming. Yep.
Now a pickoff play at second.
That was a
but the
terrible
runner's back
pickoff throw,
easily.
dude. Terrible.
And just lucky to make
You don't want to
contact
throw me a
on that one
fastball,
as
do
it's
you?
chopped foul.
I don't blame you.
Line fouled off to the left
Look
and a
out,
few rows
dugout.
back. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Wait on it.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly
This
deep.
dude is a
And this is
beast.
going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball with authority. And that's exactly what he did on that swing. I mean, when you can try to...
Yeah, I
decide
really
baseball
want to see
stand-up
AT&T
double,
Park.
you're
I
pretty
really want to
sure
see
you put a good
PNC
charge
Park.
into the
Those are
ball.
like the
He got it out there
two.
into the deeper parts of the outfield. That has to feel good for him.
Those are two at the top of my list that I want to hit sooner than later. How does gas pitch work? You guess a pitch type and you guess a location, and if you get both right, you'll get that red
Dwight Hamilton will get another
pulsating
crack. 1
deal
for
there
3
that tells
thus
you you're
far.
right. If you don't get both right, it used to be if you get like the pitch type right, not the location, or vice versa, it would tip you off to that too. But
Oh, it's
I
on
guess
the
they felt
ground
that
to
was a little
second.
too
Did he
easy.
get his double play?
So now you have to get
Relay to
both
first
exactly
in
right,
time,
and
and
then
just
it'll-
like that,
it'll
this side
pulsate
is
right
retired. 4-6-3. They roll
If
it
I
up
modeled
to
the
get
guy
out
after
of the
Mike
jam.
Trout, he would
Don't
be a
touch
beast,
that
yeah.
dial,
Well, this
or
guy's
the remote for that matter.
modeled after Chris
More on
Davidson.
the show right after
he seems
this.
to be quite a beast. Oh, they're going to give him bases loaded? Really? They're going to do this? Okay.
Big Daddy Mad
This
Dog
could be something
will get
special
his
right
shot
here.
now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to meet up at AT&T Park. It'd be sweet. Yeah, I got the refund just into my Sony wallet. Like it didn't go back onto my credit card, so I've got money sitting in my Sony wallet now that I'll probably use to buy Watch Dogs if it has pre-download, like they said it would.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right.
Dude,
and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
And not only does he get himself a nice base hit right there, but he also clutches up and drives in that run with 2 outs.
Oh, so if you're wrong on the guess pitch, it's supposed to. I think I don't know exactly what that the algorithm is or anything, but I think it decreases your attributes a little bit as far as hitting whatever pitch is thrown. I think that's how it works. There's supposed to be bonuses and penalties accordingly.
Rafael Gonzalez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. On the ground is short.
Still hasn't had a ball hit to him.
First gets him and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the...
Come on, give me a chance at a walk-off now. How awesome would that be? Oh, they're waiting for me. Hello.
Johan Anaya will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Jeez. No, we lost. I want another pack.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player in the game.
No, not Ernie.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
All right, it's draft time. Who you guys calling? Where's he going to go? Okay, let's see. Do I have a team that I don't like in Major League Baseball? Not really. I mean, other than being a Red Sox fan, I mean, I guess you could say I don't like the Yankees so much. That's probably the closest thing. Early first round is the projection. Can't say I'm surprised. He beasted during that showcase. All right. I'll wait on the points. There's no reason to do those right now. Alright, so we should get this draft started. Sounds like it might not take too long.
Welcome everyone.
Go to the Twins, come on, that'd be awesome.
First year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Houston Astros select Juan Feliz, a starting pitcher from the West region.
Okay, well, it's not first overall.
With the second pick in the first round, the Miami Marlins select Big Daddy Mad Dog, a first baseman.
Wow, number 2 overall to the Marlins.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early in the first round like this. And he looked very promising at the Topps Amateur Showcase. And from what I can tell, he definitely has the potential to be a very productive major leaguer sometime down the road.
Yeah, his new organization has to be very excited about getting the opportunity to draft him. Like you said, Steve, he has looked very good leading up to today. I just hope he's really taken the time to enjoy this moment, because it's a bit of a whirlwind, but it's also something he should cherish and celebrate with those that have helped him get to this point. I think we're all looking forward to watching him develop to see if he lives up to those high expectations everybody has for him.
Well, there it is. Second overall, the Marlins. I personally would have loved to have gone to the Twins. I have not gone to the Twins with any of my guys yet. That would have been sweet. It was Mario Montano that went to the Twins. Yeah, I guess we can do our fielding training. Yeah, after the showcase he had there, I'm not putting him back in one. Not going the college route. Holy smokes, am I tired. When is the next 24-hour live stream? You know, I'd love to do one again. I mean, I guess if I were to do one in the foreseeable future, it would have to probably be Madden. But I don't know. It's tough now. I mean, it's tougher to pull off now. Well, it's tougher and yet it's not. I guess it depends, because being divorced now, being a single parent, but I mean, you know, I'm like, it all depends. Do I have my kids when I try to do that? If I do it at a time when I don't have them, I guess it would be easier, technically. But, yeah. Wait, how many outs were there? They probably wanted me to throw to second there. Whoops. Well, I don't know. It's a 50 for a force-up. Okay. 0 out. Bases loaded. There we go. No, run around first. What are we doing? That had nothing to do with me. Oh, screwed that up. Two outs, bases loaded. I got the bronze level. One out, first and third. All right, let's turn two. Let's do this. Nope, not gonna do it on that. Reaction just okay. Can we get a play that I'm involved in here, please? Oh, no pitcher covering. That was all me. That doesn't matter though. I got the max points. Two outs, bases. No, wait, two. Go to the bag already. Okay. Bad throw decision. Get out of here. He's trying to double him up. Hey, now. How long has the stream been on? I think just over an hour. I don't know. Twitch doesn't have the counter like YouTube does in streaming that I can see. Alright. So we took level 1 for fielding for gold. Gonna get him 200 points, which we'll go throw into batting instead of fielding. Because he can do that. We don't have advancement goals this year, which is wonderful. So glad they took him out. Means you can actually sim forward a season and not have horrific results. Still earn some stuff. Might as well take this while the going's cheap. Alright, let's play that debut. See how tired I am after that. Yeah, I used to do pure analog. I did pure analog hitting for a couple seasons. I went back to buttons a while ago. I don't know why exactly. I went back to buttons last year. Even the generic minor league ballparks look beautiful on the PS4. They really did a nice job. Alright, I've had enough batting practice. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Mad Dog will be our man to watch, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy of being a first-round pick.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
Okay, so there's your setup. Look at the water. The water
minor league
looks
baseball.
so much
MLB
better.
The Show is on
water
the air.
Hideous
it's
on
opening
PS3.
night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Huntsville Stars and
Traffic
the
on the bridge
Jacksonville
was pretty
Suns.
cool.
And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Number 23 will get his first opportunity now. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second.
Did the bridge have traffic on PS3? I can't
Huntsville's out on
remember.
top, 2-1.
Can't remember if it did or not.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will dig in here.
First baseman, Big Daddy Mad Dog.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Also, I get geeked out every time they show the ball boys going after a ball on this. I'm like, that is so cool.
Started to go
It's just
around
the little
there,
things
looked like
that
he
add
held
the
up in
realism,
time.
huh?
No,
Throwing
strike
the ball
two,
boys
says the
in
third
here.
base umpire. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Way out
And
in
here's the
front of
ball
that.
lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center.
Oh,
It's made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely
Were you
here
seated
with one
behind
away.
the glass windows, or could you do both? Sit outside or in the room?
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second
See, now
base.
upstairs
They
in
think
the,
on a line drive into the outfield that he might be
Legends
bouncing
Club,
towards
if you're
third,
talking about
hoping
me
to
today
score
at the
if this
game,
ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90
Legends
feet.
Club, like, up, that's right above the suite level, that has where you can be behind the glass or come outside and do both. But with Champions Club, the area to hang out, like the restaurant area and the bar area, is all underneath, and then you come out some stairs and up, and it's just outside seating there. There's no glass window to look through, but there's multiple. There's probably like 40 HD screens with the ball game on inside and down underneath. If that's
Big
what you're
Daddy
talking about.
Mad
If you're talking
Dog
about something else,
will
then
lead things off
I just
here in the
jumped in
home
on it.
half of the fourth.
Big Daddy
just another conversation.
And that's in there for strike
Oh.
one.
reading comments, and I let a awesome fastball go by.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Oh, with a hit in the face?
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
But it's way, way, way better than Legends Club because all your food and drinks paid for. The food, I mean, it was a fabulous spread. I mean, like, it would be like going to a fancy hotel and having like their Sunday brunch, with which, you know, would probably be priced at $25-30 a person in itself. All done out by chefs, you know, great wait staff, free beer, free wine, free
Taylor Youngman will take a long
soda,
look down
water,
here as he may be
hot
punting
chocolate,
to avoid the double play.
table upon table of candy to help yourself to, free nachos, free hot dogs to help yourself to.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Barnes is there and he has it for the out.
See, the thing that sucks is I mean, we figured it out for what we paid today. And we paid, you know, we paid a
that's costly there.
You know, we paid quite a discount over face, but I mean, like, for what we paid, we could have paid what we normally pay to get a Legends Club ticket, and then the money we would spend in beer and or food, it would have been exactly the same what we got today. So I mean, this was a much better deal.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Because I mean, we each had like 4 beers at like, you know, if you're buying them there, that's like $9 a pop.
Now a ball lined hard toward
And your
deep
food,
right
which
field,
was
and he can't come up with it
fantastic. Wow,
cleanly
that
here and
got
right.
up there in a hurry.
Around first, digging for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way
pitcher
towards
off
the
the mound.
mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Steal third and home.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Oh yeah, if you look on the seating
Number
chart, if you're looking
41
at the seating
is
chart,
on,
it's
and
hard
he'll
to
take
feel. It
over on
was
the mound.
section 7, just to the right of home plate, right next to the Twins dugout. Section 7, row K.
Austin
or row
Barnes
K.
will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
It's kind of cool. Like, I was
And a good
reading
sinker
the
that
fact
gets him
sheets.
swinging for
The
first
Champions Club only holds. It's only 400 seats.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch.
So if
You can see
everybody
where it
showed
is on
up
show track, and you're
for
just not going to
the
get a
game
better
of the
location
400.
than that pitch with 2 strikes.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Runners barely
right
have
on
to
again.
move out there and right as he hauls
that
this
so
one
often.
in for the second out. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over.
At least they don't take points away from you when you get doubled up.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
That's probably why I don't ever worry about it. I'm like, I'm bored out here in the bases anyway.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Look out.
Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about it. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch.
Oh,
and this is bounced fouled at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I need to throw a slider over here. Right? Alright.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble.
They messed that up big time.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Number 23 will try again. Officially 1 for 2 in this one. 1 out with the possible tie and go-ahead runs on base here.
Oh, you mean like the challenges? Yeah, I like it a lot. I kind of ran out of ideas
Second for 1.
really fast.
Throw to first.
But why did you come off the bag for that throw?
And we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
What was the point of that?
He nearly got that double play. He needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
That's dumb. What happened to the steroid tournament challenge thing? That was really never meant to be a series. I was supposed to just kind of be a commentary on the sad state of the steroid affairs, but yeah, that was kind of a one-off. I really never intended that to be a series. Although I do think I made a playlist for it. I think people almost talked me into making it a series.
Big Daddy Mad Dog will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game.
We've thrown a lot of stuff in.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind them.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Tired, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Counts as a hit, that's all I care about. Why does it? I'll never understand that animation. Why do they have the manager look like he's disgusted that they've won?
Here, what do you say we name
it's like
this
he's taking it all
right
in, and then he's like
the
nervous, and
recipient
he's
of our
okay,
top
all right,
player
good
of the game
It's
award.
like he doesn't look up like
good
he's
for that guy
disgusted
right
or something.
The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Jacksonville wins it 11-9.
These comments back and forth about Barry Bonds and steroids and stuff. I mean, if you look at the so-called steroid era, I mean, you had guys hitting a ton of home runs that outside of that period, I mean, they had no business hitting a ton of home runs. I mean, we're talking guys hitting, I don't know. My mind's a little delirious right now, but I mean, there were some guys that should not have been hitting the number of home runs they were. So, and as soon as all that came out and everybody got scared off of them, then a lot of those numbers went way down. I mean, why has nobody challenged those home run totals since McGuire and Sosa and then Bonds? Well, yeah. Now, I mean, I think that's funny because now, you know, here we're talking about Josh Gordon in football for the Browns, possibly getting suspended for a year for marijuana, and that's going to help his performance. How? I mean, it's like the exact opposite of taking steroids. It's if anything, it's probably going to make his play worse if he were to be high. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. That's a debate for another day. A couple milestones here. First at bat, first hit, at 100 points in all. All right. Well, it is almost 1:30 my time. I'm feeling a little delirious. I think it's fun we got this guy off the ground. Again, this is just strictly a live stream. Let's mess around, have some fun kind of guy. I don't know that we'll go very far with him. It was a real promising showcase, so he might be fun to kind of alternate with Dog Bones when it comes to live streams. So as far as that Colorado series goes, I think I'm going to sleep on it. But I think I need to make a decision, and I almost would rather have it be live stream. It would be fun to have a franchise to live stream as opposed to editing everything, but I guess we'll see. So thanks guys for joining me, and this worked well. I'm glad that Twitch cooperated today, and it was cool because I did this straight through the PS4. I initiated it right through the PS4 through the share button, so I think it went well. But we'll call it for the night, and because this went well, I'll probably do a Dog Bone stream tomorrow then at some point. So yeah. Alright guys, hope you have a good night. I don't remember how I get out of here exactly. I think I gotta go to hit the share button again and get out. So before I start tinkering with that, I just want to say thanks. Man, it's been an awesome day. Had fun at the ballpark. More fun than I ever would have imagined I would. This was fun to get on and stream too. Talk some baseball. Talk about that experience. Alright. We'll see you later, guys.